This meeting is
Or
being recorded.
Brother, how are you doing, my G?
good. How are you?
Haha, brother, you're amazing as always. I saw you saw the video yesterday. Did you like it? It was
Well,
power.
I I literally dropped the comment as I was just getting into it. And I had to go to bed, but I'm gonna watch it literally today. So I could just tell immediately. I was like, this is gonna be great.
Bro, it's fucking powerful, man.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Doing how was the 24 hours in darkness? Tell me, man.
Yeah, that was really interesting. It was a challenge. It came in waves. It comes in waves of like, wow, like this is great, and then like, wow, how long is this gonna take? And your mind starts, kind of racing. But I was able to get out a lot of thoughts. I found that. Just because like my initial stage was noticing I wanted a lot of stimulation, because we're
Yeah,
always on the phone and it's like
yeah.
you want the next thing and it's like, wait, there's nowhere to go, there's nothing to do. And so I was able to kind of eventually tame that down. And then once that kind of tamed down, it's like all these thoughts that I guess you never stop to think about, now they come to the surface. And so I was able to kind of, whether
Hmm.
it's even just to-do list I wanted to do that I never, hadn't thought about, they were like deep in my subconscious, or whether it's habits of myself. I got the vision all mapped out. Now it's all in my notebook, so I haven't made it digital yet. But
Yeah, I checked actually the Notion. Hmm.
yeah. What's that now?
Yeah, I checked the Notion and I couldn't access it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I didn't update it with I did a physical notebook, right? So I haven't like punched it into the Notion, but I can still share some things with you if you want. But no, it was great. Like um it was definitely intense though. I will say
Did you
that.
divorce from your wife?
No, no, we're fine. Yeah,
I'm joking, man.
that's great.
Give me a second to
Um
the AirPods. Yeah. Hmm.
But no, I think it's after doing it, it's like, man, if you don't do that at least once as a man, like you're leaving so much on the table of like sitting with yourself. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But it was great. Glad you
Beautiful.
pushed me.
Where were the biggest breakthrough? Of course, man. What were the biggest breakthrough you had? Like around life, around your job, around like your future, your family, whatever it is.
Yeah. Let me skim through this here. I mean, the biggest thing for me was like at the end, I'll kind of summarize kind of themes of like what was like the main thing. The big thing, I did a lot of gratitude, and I used to do a lot more gratitude. And I feel like that was back when my life was a lot more like magical and like things were just flowing, like amazing things. And I think I kind of left that on the table. So I think that was a big theme. I mean, I spent a lot of time in gratitude. I would do like past gratitude, present gratitude, and future gratitude.
Wow.
And just like, yeah, it was
Beautiful.
great.
Yes.
Um, so that was a big one. And then like, again, the past gratitude, it was great just like going back to like happy memories of like, man, what a great, awesome life, like little pockets of things that I forgot about. It just makes you grateful for the life you lived, and then also going, take that present and forward. But that was a big one. And then obviously the initial one was the stimulation seeking tendencies, just more self-awareness of the internal workings of what's going on. Like I feel like I was already pretty aware of my tendencies, but nothing brings it out because you're watching yourself literally for 24 hours, and it's almost like you're watching yourself like in a petri dish, like you're like an
Yeah.
experiment, you're like a scientist watching yourself for 24 hours. So it's interesting. Um,
Okay.
so I mean, I don't know if it was major breakthrough, but it was definitely like noticing more of my um tendencies to like seek stimulation, my kind of my impulses that kind of maybe carry me away where it's not really something I really want to do. It's just kind of an animal, I guess, part of yourself, or kind of I guess the old you, right? Um, I've been diving into the Go Dispenza lately, and getting
Beautiful.
more. I had touched on that. I had a guy recommend that to me months ago, probably like a year ago, and I kind of touched on it, but I didn't go into it. And now it's like I can tell that now it's the time. It's all clicking now, right? The whole like the old you body runs it, and then you gotta like detach and like create a new personality and move forward. It's like I've literally
That's it.
just been doing the short the new box meditation
Yeah, yeah,
of
yeah,
his, and
yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah, bro. That's
I
fucking. I went out
dude,
of my body with it with that one.
yeah. So I literally just do the shortened version they have that I bought, the 20-minute one, and like literally even doing that for the past week, like there's little signs that are happening. It's like this is different. Something's
Yeah.
going like it's dude, it's crazy. Um,
Now you're
so
going the upward spiral, man. And now
yeah,
things, believe me, now like are even going even like I'm not saying slow, but you will see now you continue this work, and then everything at one point everything will keep like everything will works out in such a way that you're gonna be like, what the fuck, you know?
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling. I mean, like even like last night, I was um walk like I go on a walk with my family around the neighborhood at night, and there was a business idea I had had a while back, and it just came to mind, and I shared with my wife, and I was like, oh yeah, and then I kind of just like get the rush of excitement, and literally just like did like the validation, like, okay, is anyone doing this? Like, no, like, and then like whipped up the websites, like the creative juices are just flowing. Like I literally had like like a awesome website, the copy like in a few hours is like boom, like I'm ready to start like putting this out. Like I don't know, I just feel a lot of I think it helped me reignite a lot of my creative, because I've always been creative, and I'm always happiest when I'm creating, right? Whether it's music, whether it's business, whether it's just even like using your personality as a point of like, even when you're talking, it's creativity. Like, when you're doing your YouTube videos, it's like it's creativity. It's like every
Yeah,
word can be painting of a brush,
yeah,
So I think I'm happiest when I see life like that, where I'm an artist, no matter what I'm doing, whether it's a sales call, whether it's, taking out the trash, like trying to get back to
yeah, yeah,
that
yeah.
more. Not trying, I mean getting living in it.
Beautiful, bro. I feel your energy is totally. You're another person, bro. You're a fucking another person. I don't know what like. Bro, you're another person. Like the person of the last call, bro. I don't I like I like energy speaking if I close my eyes, but even with the eyes open, like also your face is different, bro. I
Yeah.
swear to you.
No, no, look. Yesterday, yesterday I was at church, and I was
Yeah.
walking up the stairs to go eat with my little son, and I was like holding his hand. He's walking upstairs, and literally like 4 or 5 men like coming downstairs, like put their hand on my shoulder. No one's ever reaching out and touching me. It's like they felt compelled to like they
Yeah,
wanted to connect. It's like they wanted to connect, and
bro,
like people were saying, yeah,
bro.
yeah. People were like saying like that. It's like people were reaching out to connect, like they were compelled to connect with me for some reason. They never do
Of
that.
course, bro, you changed your vibration. That's what I'm
Yeah,
telling you. Like this is bending reality. This is how you attract who you are. People don't understand it. Like now you have like the we can say the
tangible. Yeah,
proof, tangible
yeah,
proof that this
yeah,
actually, and believe me, bro, like with Joe Dispenza, for example,
yeah.
like when you go to the seminars of Joe Dispenza, girls are so compelled to go through him. They all love him, like
Oh
the
yeah, yeah.
bro, like because he's no matter if he's 16 something, his energy is like his vibration. The my coach, okay, had like another guy in the team. He was still a coach, and they went into a Joe Dispenza retreat, and they
Hmm.
said me that there was one guy that they was walking, okay, they was walking, and this guy passed there, and they felt like a wave of energy after him, and they all like looked each other, like there were three guys, they felt like in the same moment they felt it. Imagine how strong his vibration was, and imagine how work we can do with ourselves, and like how crazy this thing.
Yeah,
Oh, bro, it's an attraction game, bro. It's an
yeah,
it's an attraction game. So
yeah.
now I want you to. I created a
Hmm.
Notion document. I'm gonna share with you right fucking now, my brother. So here's your email. Pam, copy.
Mhm.
Full options, can view, invite. Did I give you the 15, actually 17 laws for manifestation?
All I had was the vision template. That's the only thing you've shared with me so far.
Perfect. I just shared it with you right now. So
Nice.
yeah, other things. So gratitude, external stimuli, and the external stimuli, bro. Like only
Yeah.
in that state you realize how fucked up is the brain because of the dopamine. How we believe, like you start seeing things, you start I don't know now. Then it depends also. Like everybody has a different experience, but you
Mhm.
start feeling things, you start feeling emotions, and then from one moment you go in one emotion, then in another moment you go in another emotion.
Mhm.
So, uh, but you have a mask on your face. So you're like, so there's nothing actually. It's all in my mind. So imagine right now how many times during the day your state changes and you believe that it's because of some bullshit things, but it's not because of some bullshit things. You associate it with the okay. So you realize how actually normal people have zero control in their life because they control themselves. That's crazy, bro. So next challenge is gonna be 3 days. Not now, not now. Now we got a lot of work to do, brother. Now we're ready to start working, and I want to read your vision. Okay. Now we got a lot of work to do, brother. So if there are other
Where did
things,
you
mhm.
where did you share the doc? I don't see it anywhere. Email or is it WhatsApp?
The nathanhooks89@gmail.com
Let me check the spam. That's
from
probably what happened.
Notion. Be from Notion actually.
No, it's not there either. Hmm. Maybe it takes a while.
Let me share you the link. Check here.
Oh, I see. Oh, yeah, it came just directly from Notion. Okay. Thought it sent me an email. Let's see. It did. Okay. Cool.
Perfect. So those are 17 rules for to manifestate everything you want in the next 21 days. Okay, so manifestation happens in the 21 days. um, First of all, you're gonna see this 21 2 plus 1 is 3. Okay, actually the big manifestation you do is in 3 days, and then it's more like a continuous and repetition for the till you finish the 21 days. Okay, it's like a 3 weeks of work, 3 weeks of work, basically, before those things start to pop out in reality. Okay,
Mhm.
in reality, in the 3D reality. And those are the rules. I want you to print it. Can you print it?
Yeah, I got a printer right here.
Perfect. I want you to print this file, and I want you to keep always it with yourself, and also other things that now you're gonna see. So the first thing, my brother Nate, is about relaxing every single day. Okay, do you know, like the moment you made, like, now think about when you was feeling grateful, so grateful, your body was relaxed, you wasn't tense, it was relaxed, and you was flowing. Like, I love to go in the nature and in the rivers, because in the river you see how it's thousands of years probably, and this river is never stuck, it's always flowing, this water is always moving. The nature, if you see nature right now, I have a beautiful whole forest in front of me. If you see nature, nature is always moving, the wind is always there, the sun is always there. So life shows you that actually effort is a good state, forcing things, struggle is not. So effort is natural and struggle is not. Like when I work on my business, brother, it's like, I don't know how to describe it, it's like myself. It's like me. It's like I don't think. I just do it. You know. So you do it at the beginning. It wasn't like that, and you condition your body to be like that by letting go of so many things, and you start with relaxing your body. Okay. Now I want to share something with you that's very important. I'm gonna take things step by step because I want to break down everything emotionally and also logically. I'm gonna create a new whiteboard. Interrupt me when you want, brother, yeah? Because I speak a lot. So
Yeah, yeah,
interrupt me when you want to understand things if you didn't understand something.
yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So this is circle.
Yep, got it.
Perfect. So basically, what is this? This, if I ask you, what is that? What do you say?
Yeah, it makes me think about the Bob Proctor conscious and subconscious mind stick figure.
Exactly. Exactly. So if I say to you, what is that? What I'm touching? What is that?
Mhm. Uh, you could say it's your head, you could say it's your mind, you could say it's your.
Head or mind? Which of those?
You talking about what you're pointing to?
Yeah.
I would say your head because your mind is like greater than it's not just locked up inside your head.
The people believe that this is the mind. The mind is in the universe. Okay.
Yeah.
Like you can't see the mind. You can't touch the mind. This is the brain. This is the head. This is the brain actually. Okay.
Hmm.
And informations are not here. Informations are not here. If you read those notes, okay, if you read those notes, what is there? Are there informations here?
Hmm.
Are there informations here?
It's a copy of information, right?
It's a
It's a
like
symbol of information.
exactly like
Yeah.
this is only pen and fucking paper, bro.
Hmm.
This is pen and paper. This is ink. This is not information. The information is in the quantum field, and this is only a quantum code that connects you to that specific sector of the quantum field where you find information. So actually the brain works in the same way. The brain doesn't keep information because it would explode, okay? But brain is a tool that connects, is like channel information. It's like this cable. Does this cable has information? Information comes from this cable? No, informations come from the Mac, okay? This only channels the information
Hmm.
into my ears, okay? Because actually here I don't in this cable there are not your words, like there are not the things that you, how can from a cable
Hmm.
I understand what the fuck happened, feel what you felt in the 24-hour challenge? How is possible from a cable? Like it sounds strange, but that's how it works.
Yeah.
So if you really get, like, understand that brain is not actually where the informations are, but the mind is everything, is everywhere, is in the universe, and you have access to all the informations, then your brain acts only as a channel, okay? And our mind is divided, so as a channel between the universe, between the mind and our body. Now, how is our brain divided? Into conscious. So I know that some things, like, you're gonna be like, oh, Denis, I already know about that. But so many people knows, but then they do certain things that shows that actually they're not living with the principle. So I want to make it extremely clear. Our mind is split in two parts. What are those two parts?
Conscious and subconscious.
Conscious and subconscious. Why we have that? Why is this way? Why does this work this way? Why we have a conscious and a subconscious mind?
Yeah. Like the conscious mind is to proactively make changes, and then the subconscious, turns them into habits. It also is like you receive the information through the subconscious. Like if you're trying to, like I said, like business ideas, they come through the subconscious. It just flashes on the screen of your mind, right? So
Mm-hmm.
those are, it also runs your body, right? The subconscious mind, it runs your, the
Yep.
organs and the beating heart. So those are a few things that come to mind.
So as you said, every information goes into the subconscious mind, right?
Hmm.
Now, let me ask you that. What are the main roles of our body? We have two main roles.
To survive
Mm-hmm.
and replicate.
Replicate is part of the survival because you know that your body is gonna die. So in order to keep it continue, you
Uh-huh.
survive and save
Um,
energy.
uh-huh.
Okay, that actually is a consequence of the survival. So now let's suppose that there, if the goal of the mind is to survive, of your body is to survive, then if I say to you that if I'm a dangerous person, okay, and if I say to you, brother, I'm a good person, if this information goes into the subconscious, what would happen? You would trust me straight away, right? But then you would die because I'm a dangerous person. Or if I say to you, brother, 2 + 2 is 5, what will you say to me?
So,
No. So why didn't you why didn't you accept it? Why
because the
didn't?
conscious mind rejected it.
Oh, perfect. So we have a conscious mind because the conscious mind actually act as a filter, okay? Because the conscious mind act as a filter because not every information is like helps us to survive. If that information doesn't, because if I if you understand that 2 + 2 is 5, if it goes straight into the subconscious mind, you know what happened? That every single thing in your reality collapse because you're like, holy shit, so now math doesn't exist. So your brain would start and think too much, overthink too much, goes in confusion, goes in fear, goes in, okay? So because you want to keep this belief, because either way you're gonna spend a lot of energy, okay? Then your body rejects it, your mind rejects it, your conscious mind actually rejects it. So all the all the all the information that are in the universe, actually 2 + 2 is 5 is true. In some sector of the quantum field, that thing is true. Okay. So all the information that comes into from the universe to us comes first from the conscious mind, and the conscious mind elaborate this information. Okay, the conscious mind elaborate this information, and if this makes sense based on what we already know, based on it does like a check on all the set of beliefs that we have. If this makes sense, then it impresses it into our subconscious mind. Okay. But if it doesn't make sense, then our conscious mind reject that. Okay. So if I say to you, for example, brother, you're a billionaire, what would you say to me? Like,
I agree.
now you agree. Okay. Normal people say no, that is not possible. They see their bank account, they see that it's not 1 billion, and they say it's not. I'm not a billionaire. Okay, because why? Because I'm a billionaire. The information comes from this part. Okay, goes into the conscious mind. Conscious mind sees, checks what is the meaning of billionaire. The meaning of billionaire in normal people identity, in normal people mind is having 1 billion in the bank account. Okay, you check it, it's not true, so you say no, it's not possible, and you don't allow it to go into your subconscious. But we know something very, very important. What does the law of compensation says? Law of compensation.
Oh, I know one definition of it. I don't know if it's the one you have, but it's you are um you're compensated in the proportion to the need for what you do, your ability to do it, and difficulty there would be in replacing you.
For a place. So this is from Bob Proctor. Beautiful,
Yeah.
brother. Beautiful. And like, yes, like this is another law actually. This is not the law of compensation. This is money frequency. Like what is the like this is the money frequency law. The
Uh-huh.
law of compensation says that basically as the inside as the outside. Okay? So what it means that your external reality, like your external, I want you to really understand it at a deep level. Your external reality is a reflection of your internal reality. Okay? Nothing is true, nothing is real. Everything is a reflection. I want to there was a quote that I posted some time ago. Wait, it's beautiful. Screenshot. Where was that? To be here. Pum 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 pum. Yeah. There is no truth in your reality. There is no truth in your reality until the subconscious mind has accepted this as truth. I want to share this quote with you. What's up? I want you to understand it at a reflect, meditate. I want you to meditate on that, brother, because there are levels. There are always levels of understanding of things. There is no truth in your reality until the subconscious mind has accepted it as true. Nothing is true until you believe this is true. Okay.
Yeah.
So if we go even deeper on that, then your external reality is a reflection of your subconscious mind. And this is the big secret of the universe. Okay. Your external reality is a reflection of your subconscious mind. So basically, if you want externally to be billionaire, sexy, whatever it is, people in church approach you, or whatever charismatic, uh, strong, whatever you want your external life to look like, you will never be able, you will never be able to do it until your subconscious mind, until your subconscious mind knows that. Because once your subconscious mind knows that, then your identity shifts. And we know that identity acts as a magnet. So if you are the billionaire in your mind, you will always find a way to become billionaire. Okay. So the problem of normal people is that their conscious mind reject it before. So they are never able to impress in the subconscious. So they try to change the external reality by keeping the same subconscious mind. and they operate with the same. Now, if I ask you, if you tried to if you didn't do the then 24-hour challenge, and if you wanted that other people would approach you in the church, would that happen or not? You,
Well, it wasn't even.
if you
Yeah, it
if
wasn't
you
even a. Yeah, it wasn't even a conscious desire. It just happened naturally, but it's just a cool side effect. I was like, oh, people would just,
yeah,
it was just a symbol that I was different for me.
yes, and like imagine now I say to your brother, find a way to make them approach you, and you try to make them approach you, try
Mm,
to change the external reality.
yeah.
Would that happen?
Without the 24 hours,
Yeah,
of course, there's a way. Yeah.
yeah, but without changing your vibration.
Mm.
Would that
No, because
happen
I think
if
it.
if
Yeah.
you kept the same energy as before? Would other people just
Oh, yeah.
approach you?
No.
No.
No. No. No.
So you changed inside, and then you
Yeah.
change like the external reality change outside. The problem of people, they want to make more money, but they still pay in a scarcity way. You remember what I said you when you asked me? You remember
About what?
the first time when you asked me to split it?
Yeah.
I said, "You brother, we can make it, no problem. There's no problem around
Mm-hmm.
that. Just be grateful that you're able to do it instead of, you know,
Mm-hmm.
like that's something that should change your like. If you can, you do it. You can do it, and it will help your identity. It will shift your identity. You paid 3K a coach. How many people have ever done that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and you you shift your identity by doing those things. So people try to change the external reality by keeping the same subconscious mind. So they force things. Like you would force other people to approach you in church the same way other people are forcing becoming billionaire, are forcing being more sexy. Okay, they go into the room. What I said, one thing that I said yesterday in the video, real confidence is not entering into the room expecting everybody to like you, but is entering into the room without giving a fuck if somebody's gonna like you or not. It's about a process of letting go and knowing. And I remember I was coaching one guy, I'm still coaching him, and we went into the retreat in Mexico, in Tulum, and we was fighting. We was doing Muay Thai because this guy said, "Denis, I want you to beat the shit out of me. I want to, I want you to. I'm a fighter too, okay?" And this guy said, "Denis, I want you to beat the shit out of me. I want you to destroy my mindset and rebuild it." Okay, perfect. Let's go and we fight. And we started fighting. And then I was punching him like bah, 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 bah. And then he was like, "Holy shit, Dennis." And then he started becoming more angry. He started becoming more anxious. He started becoming more attached, he more, Instead of I was so calm and I was like joking. I was like happy. I was like, I was laughing, okay? And this guy would be
Yeah.
like, and I was like, brother, remember one thing. Losers lose because they think they're gonna win. Winners win because they know they're gonna win.
Mm-hmm.
Because the winner, in the subconscious mind, he is the winner. He's relaxed. Okay. The fact that he was attached, he was getting angry, showed that actually he believed that he would have lost. But he was like, "Yeah, Dennis, I'm gonna beat you, I'm gonna beat you, I'm gonna beat you." Then why you're not relaxed? Why are you so angry? Why are you so angry? That shows you that actually you believe that you're gonna lose. Because if you believe that you're gonna win, bro, you wouldn't make like all those bullshit movements that are only spending more energy, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So the question now is, Dennis, how can I impress everything I want into the manifestation? Bending reality is nothing else than impressing that into your subconscious mind. Now, is this clear?
Yeah, it is. And I think I think it's correspondence, not compensation. I think that came to mind for me. The word, if you look it up, law of correspondence, the within and without. Like I
Correspond.
think it says, yeah.
Wait, I wrote it also
I'll
in the
type it
notes.
in. I'll type it in here. Hold on.
Okay.
Correspond.
Yeah. Actually, I wrote it also in the file, law of correspondence.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
All good. I just saw. I was like, wait, is that? I
Okay,
was
okay.
like, I think it's
I
something
was
else.
thinking about something else then. Okay, yeah, perfect. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's law of correspondence. You're right.
yeah.
And so it makes sense now that it's only about impressing it into your subconscious. Why children? Because I want to force it before going into the next concept. Why children are so easy to manipulate? Because they don't have a conscious mind developed, okay? So everything goes straight into the subconscious mind. They don't have the conscious mind. Their conscious mind is open, so everything goes straight here, okay? Now, how then the question is, how do we impress things into the subconscious mind without because we first have to change it here without the before the reality changes, but normal people's conscious mind, analytical mind, believes more on the 3D than on the 5D, so they will never be able to manifest their things. Because automatically, if you know that manifestation is before you believe it before it actually happened in the 3D reality, the analytical mind of people will turn it off and will reject it straight away. Okay, why that? Because of course the society creates the belief that they created made you believe that this is reality, because either so in a way that you can't create, because you have to be in survival mode. If you want, they want you as an employee. They don't want everybody to be creative, okay? Because the only way to make you in a society full of information, the only way to keep you poor is to is not to censor, to remove things, to remove informations, because either way you would understand that, but to make you believe that the 3D is more real on the 5D. If you believe on the 3D that the 3D is more real of the 5D, then my brother Nate, you're never gonna be able to change your reality. Because first you have to impress in the subconscious before it gets reflected. That sounds clear. Now, because we know, now we're gonna go straight into the details, into the concrete. Because we know that in order to achieve it externally, we have to impress it first in the subconscious mind. Then we know that we can. There are two ways, or we turn off our conscious mind, okay, or what's the other? How to
To turn off conscious mind. That was
things
the first one.
on the subconscious mind. So first one is turn off the conscious mind, and we become like children. Okay, we literally can become like children, and then it's easy to trick our mind. Or the second thing is to reframe reality, brother, in a way that you still keep the conscious mind open, turned on, because it's like, I want to give you this example of what I mean by that. If you want to have external success, you first have to be the successful person, right? Perfect. So you have to believe that you're successful, right? Now, if you believe that being successful means having like 5 Bugattis, would you ever be successful?
No.
So would you ever have 5 Bugattis? But if I reframe reality in a way that success, it's not 5 Bugattis, but as Bob Proctor says, success is the progression towards a worthy ideal, okay, then are you going towards a worthy ideal? Are you moving towards the worthy ideal?
Yeah.
So are you successful?
Yeah.
So is a success does a successful person has a Bugatti?
No. They can, but it
It
doesn't
can.
make them a success. No.
but it's easy for that person, right? It's a consequence, right? Then you know that it's not the Bugatti that makes you successful, it's you being successful makes the Bugatti, right? So now you can manifestate it by keeping the conscious mind open. Why? Because only you reframe the reality. And you, bro, I want you to understand like how deep is this shit. People go through life having reframing reality in a way that it goes against them. People go through life reframing reality in a way that acts against them themselves. Rich people, successful people, creators, they play with the reality in a way that they use it, they understood that reality is only a simulation, and they use the beliefs as they want at their command. Okay, so for example, this guy who says you who has the Bugatti, Andrew Tate who has the Bugatti, and says you, bro, if you want to be successful, you got to have the Bugatti. Of course, because this is a way for him to confirm more that he is successful. But before he had the Bugatti, he was still feeling successful. So the more he goes in life, and the more he creates new rules that allow him to feel. Did you read the book of Tony Robbins, Unleash the Power, the Giant Within You, something like that?
Yeah, I listened to the audiobook a few months ago. Yeah.
Perfect. This guy talks about rules. And one of the important thing, like one of the most beautiful thing that talks about in that book is that you can choose rules for life. There are rules that makes you feel good and rules that makes you feel bad. Rules that makes you feel angry and rules that makes you feel calm. And if you ask angry people why they're angry, like if you refer, because they will be like, oh shit, that makes me feel happy. When I don't know, when somebody says doesn't say sorry, I feel it makes me feel angry. When I go to the supermarket and somebody's not gentle, it makes me feel angry. They have all those rules for conditions for where they feel angry, but then when you ask them when do you feel calm, they have like when I'm gonna be bitter, I'm gonna feel calm. So they will never feel fucking calm. Okay, so people always create rules for their life, like they don't realize that actually nothing is true, nothing is real. You are the only one who are creating the rules for that. So if you know that, then you will understand, you will notice how successful people, they always believe they're the best. Successful people, they always believe they're the best. Why? And you say, how can you feel that like that? Brother, this is cocky. No, that's not cocky. Like average people call it cocky because they don't feel good. And they say, how can he feels good? Because I don't feel good, then how can he feels good? Instead, successful people, they have one apple and they reframe reality in a way that they feel successful because they have the apple. And then because they feel more successful, they do two apple. And then they say, oh, if you want to be successful because I have two apple. And then this is confirmed by their reality, they feel even more upward spiral. So there is nothing that is true, nothing is real. It's like how you make it, how you believe it. So there are two ways you can basically impress things in your subconscious mind, or by relaxing your conscious mind. You do it with hypnosis, with meditation, with breathing techniques, and all the things that we're gonna cover. Or you can do both. That's why, like, I do both. Or you can do it by reframing reality in a way that it makes it always helps you because that's true. If you believe it, like that's true. You understand the
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, it makes me think about a few months ago, I was thinking about, looking at everything like a symbol, right? Everything in the 3D, it's a symbol. And so
Exactly.
you could put whatever label you want on what symbol, and then that creates your story. So it's like one
Exactly.
person, yeah, one person sees a symbol of like, if someone gets, if there's a car wreck, okay, what is this terrible thing? Hey, no, it means something beautiful. You could just literally put whatever story on the symbol. So it's kind of like how you attach stories to symbols in your life, in your reality.
Exactly, brother. That's it. That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
Those
Yeah.
rules I'm talking about, that's it, brother.
Yeah.
If you master the
Yeah.
game of reframing reality, by you do that by having the belief. The moment look, the moment you understand that the belief is not true, if you believe that the belief is true, it's only because that's only a belief that you have.
Wait, what? What'd you say?
If you believe, because people are like, well, but that's true. Why? Because I believe it. Because that's true. No,
Uh-huh.
the fact that you believe that a belief is true, this is only your belief around beliefs.
Mhm.
Do you understand it?
Yeah,
But I
absolutely.
want you to rewatch this call 2, 3 times because I believe this is so fucking powerful. So the moment you understand that the belief is not true and you choose it, so every belief you want is true, then you are able to reframe reality as you want. But you will never be able to reframe reality if you go through life by believing, oh, I'm not successful because I don't have the 5 Bugattis. But who said, like, and then you ask, like, and then I'm gonna ask you why you have this belief
Mhm.
because Andrew Tate gave it to me. But why does Andrew Tate has it? Because it helps him. So does it help you? No. So why you have it? So you didn't choose it. So people go through life only because they are so sold on their beliefs that they don't question it. Like people believe that everything they believe is right, is true.
Mhm.
So they will never be able to reframe reality in a way that helps them and make them go, like make them achieve more things. Okay. So this is how we bend reality, brother. This is how we bend reality. We continue now with the rules. Oops. Up, 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 up. If you want, you can. Are you recording this call? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Perfect. So
Yeah, it's funny when you talk about the rules, it makes me think about like all of the emotions that people want, they create a story of it. You know, having a condition in the future, right? It's separate. But all the things they don't want, like you said, angry. Oh, that's easy. Like I have direct access to that. I can get angry anytime. But like getting happy, well, that's somewhere in the future. I have to get some kind of condition for that. But apparently, there's a lot of easy conditions to have the negative emotion.
exactly.
It's like they have two boxes. All of their angry and negative stuff, they can just grab it out any time. It's super easy access. And the other one is like, wait, it's way in the future. The good stuff's somewhere else. They can't get to it. You know, people think that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like they are playing a game against themselves.
Yeah.
It's easy as that. You know. Instead, people who do more, they only use the rules, create the rules in a way that helps them.
Yeah.
Because life is a GTA life. Okay, it's like a simulation. You can choose to be killed, like in the video game, by one shot, or you can choose to have like to that you die only when you've been shot 50 times. Like this is how reality works. But people are like, no, Dennis, you die if you get shot once. That's why you die when you get shot once. That's exactly why. Because you believe it. And you want it to be like that. And you're not ready to question your beliefs.
Mhm.
Okay. So now we continue with the Notion file. First thing is about relaxing every single day. You can't change or trick your subconscious mind without relaxing. Is this clear now? So first thing as you wake up, you relax, brother. You relax your body. Stop breathing with your lungs. Start breathing with your belly, with your diaphragm. Like lately, I realized I had so many blockages here because I was breathing only survival breathing, only with the lungs. Instead, now relax it when you breathe with the belly, with the diaphragm. You ground yourself. So you relax. You use the mudra as much as possible, but I want you to keep it all the day because this really connects you. This for there are hundreds of mudras now. I don't know how many, but there are a lot of them. This connects you with power and confidence. I want you to stay like that as much time as possible during the day, all the time. Now, whenever this is how you want to stay. Okay, this allow like this really changes inside. or this other one, uh, this other one, like that, or also like that. If you try to breathe with this one, you will see how your lungs capacity will be bigger. I know it sounds strange, try it out. So you use this. Those are the two main that I basically use. I use the second one more when I do breath works. Second point, now breath work for uh, breath work. Why did I breath work? Now breathe work and inhale 8 seconds and exhale 4 seconds. No, the opposite. Why did I write it wrong here? Now breathe work 4 second inhale and 8-second exhale. Inhale and are you reading it?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, 4 to 6 times. So 4-second inhale, 8-second exhale, 4 to 6 times. And this is not something that you do once, but you do it all throughout the day. Okay. Third, similar to the Kundalini type experience, here you do very small breath with your nose till it get big and then release it with your mouth. So how do you do it? Like, first of all, like, breathing is a habit, and how you breathe dictates your state, and that dictates your reality. Okay. So if you really want to impress the things into the subconscious mind, if you really want to change your vibration and live in that vibration, you can actually live in the vibration of the 24 hours, even more, okay? Because now is the first time you do it. You gotta breathe work all the day. While you do things, while you stop, you have a rest, you stay with your family, you do it every single moment, okay? The Kundalini type experience is not like, I think it's like similar to that, but what we do here is like that. You get very, very big, you continue, and then with your mouth, you exhale with the mouth slowly without making noises, okay? And this will over oxygenate your brain, okay? So it will bring you into another state, brother, okay? And from there, it's gonna be easier to manifest things. And this is super, super, super powerful. Fourth point is like, be aware of what you're saying and thinking. Not talk bad about you, not talk bad about others. Don't focus on the 3D experience, think on the 5D. Don't dream your life, live your vision. Live your dream. Live it. Live it every moment. When you walk, I want you, brother, to walk like the guy. I want you, because you are the guy. I want you to walk, to do this type of meditation. This is another thing that I didn't try into the in the file. I'm gonna write it down. Wait, let me add it very fast. First perspective visualization plus realization. I'm gonna call it this way. So what you do here is you close your eyes after you do all this breath work, after you read your vision. For the next call, put the vision into the file I gave you, into a copy of that, okay? So I can see it. And you live there and you visualize what you visualize, you see what you see, you hear what you hear, you touch what you touch, you smell what you smell, you live in your vision, and you see it from a first perspective point, not from a third, because either way you're gonna attract more of that. So you're gonna attract more of people that are gonna do what you want. Okay. So the fact that you visualize from a third perspective is because you don't believe it that you are the person. Because if I ask you something of your past, you would visualize it as a first perspective view. Okay. So the same way with the future. And you bring into the present moment, you feel it, and you see like a GoPro, I don't know how to, and then you see your body. I want you in the visualization to see your body. Okay. And you see like how are you, like your body, like your body there. And then I want you to slowly open your eyes and realize that this guy is you, brother. And before that visualization, you was just visualizing a wrong visualization all the time, because we are always visualizing. Actually, we said nothing is real. Okay, so that's it. Afeta is a super powerful word for greatness, allowing your floodgates of greatness to just flow. While you are attuned to your higher self, to your visualization, you bring it into the present, and then you say Afeta, and you will see how your visualization and emotions will be amplified. So if you really start meditating and say Afeta, you visualize it and you say Afeta, try to say, relax your body, relax your face, and say like and visualize that going straight into the universe. This will amplify it's a powerful word, it's a quantum word that will allow you to send into the universe even stronger. Okay? 6 point, put acceptance around the things that are now. Realize that you've been creating in your subconscious mind, what you've been creating in your subconscious mind, it's not you. It's just what you just created till now. And your current state doesn't have to be the final thing, nor the end. Remember that we are creating more. Now create this new version of yourself without resistance. Feed the subconscious with those features, with those new character traits about your new self. Okay? So every single moment that something happens, you just put acceptance. Remember, it's a process, it's not the end, it's in the middle. 7, if you don't feel good, do the Om meditation. All you have to do is the Om. I think you already know about the Om meditation. Mudra. Use the mudra as much as possible. It aligns you with your confidence, with your power. You can use those two types of mudra. Okay. 9, each and every day, make sure you're becoming more of that future. Step on the new version each and every day. When you go to sleep each night, think of your manifestation. Pick one feeling, one good feeling, and go to sleep with that version of the future. Okay. And relax your body on that. Okay, so many people start visualizing and then they move, they do things. It shows that they are rejecting it. Their body is kind of rejecting it. Okay, instead you lean into the visualization. For this week and forever, you should start to attract. You should start to be the vibration. You have to be in the place of the vibration. Always be, and you will receive back. Be loved, give love, be charismatic, be light, be loving to all people. Speak the truth. When you manifest something, you manifest it in those 3 days. Then the next step is to continue for the next 3 weeks. So it's going to be 21 days. After 21 days, that's when it's going to start to pop up in your 3D reality. In those 21 days, if you be so true, if you never skip a day, it will start to happen. It's obvious. If you have one negative day, you should repeat the cycle. Okay? Here, the magical numbers are 3 and multiples of 3, so it's going to be 3, 6, 9. If you start seeing those numbers in the reality, I always see 369, 36, 39, 93, 96, 333, okay? That actually means energy, frequency, vibration, 369, okay? It means that you're on the right path. 13th, law of correspondence. How you feel in the inside is what is out there. Other people don't feel abandoned. They see somebody else, they get jealous, they get angry, they have problems to pay others, they claim this lack, this weakness. They start getting consumed by that. It always think that there is more air. You have to be the one to change it first, to change first. Remember, as internal as external. 14th point. The meditation for this week is how can I give more? How can I be more? How can I give more value? Sit on those thoughts, meditate on that. You have unlimited power. How can you give more, brother? Okay. 3 days of first strong meditation plus 21 days of work on that. 16, take a piece of paper where you're going to write your specific financial goal. This is from Bob Proctor. I don't know if I've already said that to you.
Yeah, I'm aware of the practice, but I don't think you mentioned it.
Perfect. You write down the goal into a piece of paper, like the financial goal, and also like if you have also other goals, you can also write down other things. Um, every time you touch it, and you always keep it in your pocket. Every time you touch it, it will connect you to that frequency. 17, 10 to minus 17 seconds. I don't know if you know about that. This is a magical number. 10 to minus 17. Why that? Because every 10 to minus 17 seconds is going to be basically 0.00001 seconds. Reality creates, like, appears and disappears. So it's like the frame. This is the single frame of reality. And if you want to bend it, you have to attune into that specific. This is why when I say like you get into the specific, into the present moment, this is why it's so powerful. If you get ground into that 10 to minus 17 seconds, then you can put that frame there. It's like you send the slide there, and it will become reality. How you do it, of course, you can't ground to 10 to minus 17 seconds, but you can visualize this number and set the intention there. And then the 18th point, I'm gonna write it down better, but that's what I said you, the visualization and realization. Okay. Clear?
Beautiful.
Perfect. Are you ready, man? Now we start working. Now that you have a better understanding of things, better understanding of your vision, send me the vision. I'm gonna see it. You're gonna see if there are things, limiting beliefs around that or stuff like that. And nothing. Also book the next call with me, brother. Do you have questions?
No, no questions. I booked this for 2 days from now, Wednesday, so we'll meet then, same time.